panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the Bree is a bear. You can't take the grizzly.
All right. All right. All right. We
Where?
got busy gymming, and I guess I lost track of time because I was doing my pre-exercises. Is my mouth moving at all, or am I just seeing it weird?
It's not moving.
Blah
I don't
blah blah.
think.
Oh no, it is.
Oh. No, I'm just seeing bad encoding.
Blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah
Oof.
blah blah blah.
So this one, well, this stream might be a little shorter. Might do 10 this time.
Blah.
So you'll have time to sleep, hopefully.
Supposed to map my things, but I guess it only does it when I'm like in the screen, which is again stupid because what if I want to
No.
alt tab out? I was gonna set up my control to be the hands, but
Yeah.
really can't be bothered if I have to keep fucking tabbing out every time. Tabbing back in? No, that's stupid. I'm dumb. Yeah. Alright.
Keep
Here.
getting angry face on the stream as well.
Yeah.
Angry.
It understood the assignment.
Mine just stays happy no matter what I do. This is my angry face.
You gotta use the eyebrows. You gotta be super expressive with the eyebrows to be angry
I
like
am.
this.
I couldn't go any lower.
I'm very angry. Kind of
Angry
makes
most
my
of the
head
time.
itchy. Alright, bear with me. I'm just gonna probably turn that feature off. Because it's just gonna make me sit weird. And there goes my arms. Show me your war face. Show me your angry face.
Ah.
Yeah,
it's not working.
Yeah. Did you schmeal?
What?
Alright. Got you guys on the other monitor. Gonna be a freaking time. Should I be on this monitor and put that on that monitor? Here? Yeah, that might be better. Okay. Okay. Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. We're losing them, Johnny. We're losing them. Okay. Right, let's go. Let's get right into it. Fuck it.
You're not streaming it? Oh no, you are streaming it. I just didn't hear it. I'm ready.
It feels like something's weird with the wheel. Like has it always been this big?
I don't know. All I did was change the background
Yeah.
and added another 3 entries, I think.
Oh no, for some reason. Hang on. Yeah, no, it's gone bigger. What the fuck? Why did it change size? I fucking fixed this, dude.
It is currently 3 PM here. Yeah. Whoop.
Just fucking watch me edit stream mid fucking stream, start of stream, because it's not a stream unless it's fucked.
Yeah.
And I keep getting like desync with my mouse. I don't know what the situation is. I didn't have this issue before. This is like new. My computer is like shitting itself. Because it's when I have like 20 programs running at the same time. Well, oh my god. Alright, fuck it. Bye everyone. Swear to fucking Christ. Alright.
Or we just click the wheel.
Here we go.
Here was what happens. Oh my god, I can't.
This is the only part of the stream that I enjoy. The cab. Because it's the only thing that works when I want it to. Okay.
Yep. It is.
Spine.
Added.
My spinal. Spine. I don't have my pillow to keep my back straight. Let me get it. I put my banana behind my shoulders. I have a feeble grandma spine. Okay. Here's to go. Yeah. You're working with it or against it, sort of?
Yeah, Suno was pain. I actually like you're saying, right, like I don't actually mind the way that it is. I mean, yeah, it's got that like fizz which we always talk about, which why a lot of us are now like, fuck Suno, let's move over to the next website, which seems to be doing okay, much better than Suno, I guess, in some situations, anyway. Yeah. Until it has its issues, and then we're all packing our bags and going to the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. But yeah, this one didn't sound too bad. Like, it fit this little box. It also fit the short and sweet box, and I could follow along with the language, even though it's not my native language. And then, like, I wasn't like losing the plot. And honestly, like, yeah, the negatives are the obvious fizz, and possibly the pause after muddied was a bit too long, that it didn't seem like a continuation. It felt like a new sentence. But that's all I can really say about that. Yeah. Yeah, well, the I haven't really heard much Eurobeat outside of Night Owl, I guess. So I'm happy that someone else is doing it. Sucks that Suno had to take a dump. Well, it wasn't really a dump because it wasn't that bad.
It's a little tiny nugget.
Yeah. It was a pebble poo.
Yeah, like pebble shit.
And I kind of like the vocals, because they sound like, yeah, they do sound like they could be on Eurobeat, but there's like this extra bit that kind of reminds me of like the symphonic metal bands that mixed a bit more heavy metal in their sound than operatic. That was really nice. Show in terms of Suno, yeah, it's pretty good. But overall, there's always room for improvement. And I say there's always room for improvement, but it was the model that fucked you over. So
yeah,
I'm sorry that happened.
There's room for a move over to the other site and try it again.
Yeah. All right, the model's fucked me over twice already in the last day or two. Bree and I spent like an hour trying to sort out something and didn't get anywhere with it.
Well, I like the version that we did, so I'd like to show that at the end of stream.
I'd prefer when we release it, though, wouldn't you?
Well, can we show half? And then when we release it, then they can listen to the full thing?
I guess so.
Yeah. That way they get a little sneaky peek. Oh, sneak a pig.
Because it's got a case of the generic voice.
Doing some wild shit, man.
I could get a non-generic voice, but then the entire song would break. So I gave up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize for any pauses of longness. I think my spine is like collapsing in on itself, so I'm just having an issue. Okay. You feel the spine? Yeah. I feel like I'm getting old. Okay.
Just having a bad day, I think.
Yeah, I need to lay on the floor and just shove my legs in the air. Get that real deep stretch going.
I think this is Nero's. Well, people are likely to come back, but I think this is his last Suno song for a bit.
We're all a bit that way, I feel.
Yeah. Looking in the mirror like, why you so quiet? Nah, speak up now. It's that pressure talk, huh? From the west, where the sun never sets on the set. Look, who built the road, me? Who held the code, me? Y'all turned the culture into content, I was 10 toes, knee deep. They stream your pain, I bleed mine and breathe heat. Talk real black like a priest, but you preach tweets. Man, I've been a ghostwriter of your ghostwriter. Fed the whole cipher, now they quote biters. Whole industry two-faced, split them like old tires. Call me the coach, y'all barely show as co-signers. Tuck your chain in your heritage, rent it. I've been a scribe but a sentence. Y'all just dependent. You don't rap for your people, you rap for mentions. I turn a 16 bar into lynched intentions. Look, I ain't your friend, I ain't your twin in the algorithm. I speak God with the bars, y'all got brand religion. You ain't drop gems, you sell merch with superstition. Me, I sold pain, framed truth, and broke the prism. Mirror on the wall, who the realest of them all? They not like us, no they not like us. Try to clone the cloth, but the thread too raw. They not like us, no they not like us. Yeah, they scream peace, but it's war when I talk. They not like us, no they not like us. Yeah, hey, they wanna vibe without the trauma. Borrow the dialect, lead the karma. Try to rewrite my city like it ain't built by martyrs. Y'all boys from the burbs, but you play like Sparta. I was baptized in Watts, wrote scriptures in flames. Y'all imitate legacy and chase the fame, man. I hear your bars, but it feel like shame. Like you showed up to a protest just to post a name. Where the message at? Where the roots? Where the truth bleed? Y'all record pain like it's blue cheese. Fake woke, but your soul in a Gucci. I spit legacy, they streaming for the news feed. If Pac was a prophet, I'm a new scroll. Walk through the fire with 10 toes and a bruised soul. And if Drake want a verse, he could text Cole. But if he want the smoke, tell him pay toll. I ain't here for the clicks, I'm here for the karma. I'm not the wave, I'm the water. They can't mimic the altar. West Coast built me, now I echo like mantra. Mirror on the wall, who the realest of them all? They not like us, no they not like us. Try to clone the cloth, but the thread too raw. They not like us, no they not like us. Yeah, they scream peace, but it's war when I talk. They not like us, no they not like us. Yeah, hey, so next time you flex with a borrowed dialect, remember, real ones don't need to pretend. We just step this way, then step that way, then step this way, and watch who follow.
Okay. Maybe lyrically, that section was a bit, maybe I would have just put, we step this way and then watch who follow without these bits. Blech. Not the entire thing, without these bits. And then, I did notice, it came in very quickly on the bridge, which I was hoping there would have been like a little bit of a gap there, not like a big one, but just like a smallish one. And then it came in verse 2 after the chorus. It sounded like a continuation of the chorus. And then obviously the general fucking pseudo issue of the mosquito in a tin can. But other than that, like, yeah, good. I like the way it flowed. It had a personality to it. Obviously it, yeah, sort of falls a bit at the end because of classic Suno, but that is what it is.
Yeah. Um. So it's a chill vibe. Like it feels like just like there have been raps that have negative lyrics over positive samples, but it doesn't quite fit this time. And I kind of feel like it relies too heavily on the sample and ends up sounding a bit repetitive as a result.
Mm.
Usually they would keep the sample for the hook maybe and then repeat it max of maybe 4 times in between verses, but it feels like it's fully on that note selection. The lyrically, I think you've pretty much ironed out all the kinks of the model that you were using. Like I didn't really hear anything that sounded off or LLM-y, so that's a good thing. And I'm assuming that the Refusion version is much better than this. But overall, it's okay. It's not up to snuff with the other stuff that you've made in the past, but yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a very chill vibe too. It's very nice. Keep almost putting Q, add to Q.
Yeah.
I want to put it on a shelf. I think it deserves a shelf. Okay, so here we go. Nah.
Well,
Max to buy the mask. Max to buy.
Max by the max.
Buy to max. Oh.
Yes, I need to organize these lists.
I'm just trying to make sense of it all. For real, I ain't playing no game. Real talk. This is just the beginning. Let's go. I give my mama what she needs. That's a check. I don't rock chains, I'm focused, no need to flex. Caught in the mix, gotta keep my circle tight. I'm with my family, only peace when the vibe's right. Living different, breaking chains, I'm alive. Counting every blessing, that's how I survive. In the struggle, I learned what it means to strive. But it ain't a joke when you fight to stay alive.
The world's spinning fast, I'm just trying to slow down. In a race with myself, but I'm not backing down.
Never fold.
I don't care about the price, I care about the truth. Every step that I take, it's all about the proof.
We ain't false prophets, just living with purpose. I see the mask, but I'm still learning what's worth it. Chasing knowledge, not just a dollar sign. The road is long, but I know it's mine. Life's a war, but I'm not just a soldier. Fighting my demons, getting bolder and colder. In the field, I'm a warrior with a plan. I won't fall for tricks, no matter how grand. I keep my weapons registered, knowledge as my guide. No fake smiles, just truth I won't hide. I've been to the bottom, now I rise to the top. Rise up. The only thing fake is when you're told to stop.
Don't get distracted by the glitter and fame. The game's designed to drive you insane, but I see the truth beneath the lies. In the darkest of nights, I'm reaching for the skies.
Keep reaching. We ain't false prophets, just living with purpose. I see the mask, but I'm still learning what's worth it. Chasing knowledge, not just a dollar sign. The road is long, but I know it's mine. So when the world is loud and you're feeling lost, remember the truth comes at no cost.
Keep your head high and your vision clear. I'm walking this path with no fear. Fearless.
Okay, so I like the way this flowed, and I think it's always gonna be like an issue when you have other voices, right? I mean, maybe sometimes, maybe not. I don't know. Like I've done vocals where there's two people singing before, but sometimes you get some issues with like that. Because I think in the first bridge, his voice changes. Was it the bridge or was it the chorus? Or whatever. Yeah, when he starts singing in the first part, and then it's like the different voice. It might have been the pre-chorus, I think. And then at the end here, it changes to a different. It sounds like it's a different guy. And then that happens again later on. Like the voice changes again because it's trying to like figure out what's going on because it's reading the verse, right? And because that's like a different voice, it's picking up on that voice again. So it's trying to go back into it. And then it doesn't understand properly. Like the AI brain can't like figure out who it's trying to do properly. So that's going to be the issue there, I think. I liked most of it, the way it sounded and everything. I just think for me, the "We ain't false prophets" and the part where he says what was it? Colder and bolder. It was feeling like a little too rhymey in a sort of uncomfortable way, but I mean, other than that, like I did like it. So this was
comfortable.
yeah, this was good. I do like it. It's different.
Yeah, the beat is really solid. So that's good. But the unfortunately, the chord progression is default Suno chord progression. The amount of times I've had that same feeling and the same progression through the song. It's not necessarily the chords themselves. So I'm not super knowledgeable with music, but like there's no variation in the chord progression, which most people do, so they don't risk getting sued, basically. So in terms of Suno, it's pretty on the line. It's a pretty normal one. Outside, people probably wouldn't even care. Lyrically, it seems fine. Except maybe the only thing fake is when you're told to stop. I don't know if that's something I don't understand, but it just doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, stop what? I guess
that was the one thing I was hyper focusing on. Everything else seemed fine. There's a bit of LLM energy early on, but it's rap. It's a hard genre. You can't always be great at it. So there's room for improvement. The beat is sick.
Yeah, the beat is sick.
Try and get them beats again. Just maybe try and change the vibe or the chord progression in there as well. Do a couple more generations to make sure that that's all you can get.
Yeah. Okay, and here we go again. Here we are.
int log. Is added.
Let me just check something as well. One thing that I usually do that I forgot to do. Message everybody separately.
Yeah? Yeah? Is that what you're gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
Where are we? I'm gonna put that. And not that there. Okay. I'm ready.
You still... Yep. Okay. Simple.
I thought you were just working late. Missed your train, thought gone out for a drink with a mate. It got late and I started to wonder, were you okay? And then the phone rang. A medical episode, they said. Your heart, did I know you had heart disease? They said more, I don't recall. I stopped hearing it all. Tell me why I can't cry. I don't know how to tell you goodbye. I had to hold it together to tell the kids, arrange things. Daddy's got his angel wings. And I think I forgot to cry. Maybe crying would make it real, but I also forgot to feel. Tell me why I can't cry. I don't know how to tell you goodbye. I don't know how to tell you goodbye.
It's been a minute since we heard a different voice. It's good. It's good to hear different vocals rather than the generic Suno voices that we hear. So when you get one, it's good to experiment with it, and that's what this is almost. It's like she comes across sort of disjointed in a good way because she's like upset, but she also doesn't know how to feel about the whole thing. So the almost awkwardness of the way that she's singing and also like portraying the feelings, it's kind of like it works for it, right? Which I love. I think because I want to do like, you know, on a be good constructive way. So I think maybe if it was me, the part where it says your heart, did I know you had heart disease? Maybe like a medical episode they said then put, they told me that your heart was failing or something, or something to that effect, rather than say the exact diagnosis, because that feels a little strange. I mean, it's different, but yeah, it was just the only negative that I could think of, really, because it's all pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lyrically, I probably wouldn't change much, to be honest. The only thing I have an issue with is probably line delivery the most, because there are songs that have janky lines, like the one that Bree mentioned, but they're usually delivered differently, either by they slow it down or they make it speaking. I think that's where most of the problem is, that the verses where there is singing that sound a bit off could have changed completely if they were just kind of like speak singing, rather than just straight singing it, because then you lose that sense of rhythm. But it definitely is heartfelt, and I kind of resonate with it, because I've had a few times where family members or animals have died, and I've been the only one not crying in the room.
Isn't it, did you also, like, you know that song, there's a song similar to this, the way that the chorus went, where it goes, tell me, da, 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 did you ever see the day, na, 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 da, na, na. It's like an Australian song, and he does the same pattern. He goes, like, I think he even says, tell me why, did you ever think, da, 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 da.
It was probably an old song.
Yeah, it's
I don't really remember.
It's an old song.
Probably the same guy that did True Blue. I don't know.
I wanna say that I'll never see the day. Like,
never seen that. Isn't that Creedence Clearwater Revival? Isn't that an American band?
Yeah, maybe.
Have you ever seen the rain?
Yeah, have you ever seen the rain? Yeah, that song.
But the really good stuff. The vocals are really stand out. That's the best part of the song. Like, if you could get the lyrics delivered properly, and I don't know if you were planning on releasing outside of Suno, but if you did that, it would hit with the country crowd. Like, those vocals are nice and unique. Mind you, I haven't really done country, so I don't know how unique they are, but they sound unique to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
So it's a good job. Some things maybe change, but it's
always room for improvement with everyone.
No one can ever be perfect.
Yeah, there is no such thing as perfect, but always strive to be a tiny bit better, 5% better every day.
I do feel. I just I think I did all my crying when I was a little kid, when I just suddenly stopped.
Yeah.
Although I say that now, I cry at pretty much anything emotional.
Just depends on the time of day and everything. Everything depends on me. I'm a crybaby. Like, I've already cried on stream twice before, but I think today I'm like holding back anger instead. That's like welled up in my spine.
Where is it? There it is.
Mr.
Couldn't find it for a second.
Pixel Fighters, Arcane Madness.
It is added. I am interested to hear this with new metal and dubstep. Yeah. Oh, that's because it was V2, so it's quieter. Didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Is it at full volume?
Oh,
Oh, almost.
maybe because it's V2, it's quieter. I mean, not to me. My ears are bleeding, but...
Wouldn't mind the bleeding a little.
Yeah?
My ears, they ring.
It was very experimental. I kind of like the parts where they're saying fight and the like in the background. If it was like equalized, I think it would be great. And then the only negative is maybe around this section, around the 1 minute 22-ish. A little bit more variation in there to split it, maybe, or like some kind of like slowdown or like mood change. Then it would have been spot on. But yeah, like it is V2 and that quality. But I mean, fixing it in an audio program, this will be fucking really awesome experimental stuff, and I've been doing it myself, so fucking good job on being different and creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure I can say too much about it. Because it's not. I mean, obviously my ears bled a little, but I know it kind of reminds me that, like, it's interesting. I actually didn't think that V4 had the same problem. So V2 had the same problems as V4 is having right now. Like, it feels like exactly the same type of distortion and mid focus that V4 is struggling with occasionally. So that's interesting to know. But it's definitely a vibe. Maybe not really in my wheelhouse. Like, it definitely hits, but I've heard this type of stuff a lot, which kind of sucks because, you know, V2 should be a little more creative.
Well, I mean, it is an older model, so that's a...
Yeah, but it's usually like the
question.
jank. The jank helps it make it a little more creative.
But you've definitely made me think that maybe I should go back to some of my V2 stuff and like extend it and edit it just to see like how it goes.
Even to see, I mean, they could even find out what it sounds like in 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5 was always my favorite personally. It still does better than 4 sometimes. Yeah, some days.
I didn't like the fizz, but compositionally, especially with like orchestral and classical stuff.
Mm.
Great. Is
By the way, just a good howdy ho to everybody watching, and thank you for being here. And reminder, if you like the songs, go and share your love and support. Yeah. Love and support. Nom nom nom.
Under sodium vapor, the city's veins flicker. She walks alone, umbrella shivering. Neon roots tangled in black water puddles. Her shadow trailing in broken code. Billboards blink like dying prophets, selling futures she can't afford. While rain tattoos Morse on her jacket, messages she strains to decode. She hums a song she never learned, a melody stitched from static and ghostlight. Her footsteps mirror the subway sigh, heartbeat and thunder, binary and bone. Oh, concrete rain, wash me clean, let pixel rivers steal this dream. I'm ancient, I'm electric, wired into the city scream. Oh, 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 dancing with ghosts in the data haze. Oh, 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 neon roots don't let me fade. A stray cat blinks with emerald suspicion. Graffiti blooms on crumbling brick. Hieroglyphs of heartbreak and defiance. Spray painted prayers to algorithm gods. She tastes ozone sharp as regret. Remembers her grandmother's lullabies. Analog comfort in a digital storm. The city's lullaby half erased. A payphone rings in a dream she forgot. She answers with silence. The dial tone hums her name. Streetlights dissolve into constellations. She drifts between centuries.
Okay, good, I'm not the only one.
Oh, concrete rain, wash me clean, let pixel rivers steal this dream. I'm ancient, I'm electric, wired into the city scream. Dancing with ghosts in the data haze. Neon roots don't let me fade. She vanishes into morning static, a whisper in the circuitry. But somewhere a flower shatters the asphalt, proof that longing blooms even in code. Dancing with ghosts in the data haze. Neon roots don't let me fade.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at the song. I was laughing at the
Twitch thing.
the epic squirt on the Twitch chat.
Oh,
Sometimes.
epic squirt. Yeah. Squirt's Mick.
What an interesting scam bot name.
Yeah, that is an interesting scam bot name. So this is like one that I was like, hello by the way. Your mama. So this is the one where it's like, you know, It's annoying because I love the way that the lines were delivered, right? And I also love the way that it sounded and words were sung, but not necessarily the vocalist himself. Maybe if it was a little cleaner, because it probably is still that generic voice. I don't know. Maybe fuck if I even know anymore. But yeah, the lyrics, it's not necessarily that they don't rhyme, because I've done songs that don't rhyme. It can be done. I think too much rhyming is bad, and only a little bit of it is nice, right? I like the fair in between where there's some rhyme when it's needed and not too much rhyme. I liked the fact that it's not rhyming a lot, but at the same time, I don't like the lyrics themselves. There's a lot of neon, haze, electric city. Like, I think that's because of it being...
Why'd you do that? I didn't even see the neon till you mentioned this.
It's mentioned several times in the verse, in the chorus, shadows, like prophets. See, this is the thing. This is why I'm like, these aren't, you can tell they're not, and I'm not saying everyone do better and write your own lyrics, but like edit. If you're gonna write, or if you're gonna prompt AI, right, to come up with some stuff, edit the lyrics. And if this is your own writing, take a step back and remember to stop borrowing information from AI, because we become so AI obsessed that we forget where we are.
I mean, maybe in a year, there might be LLM core.
Yeah.
Like a resurgence of writing like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there should be like a genre called LLM core, like you said. Like, just we all be like, oh, I'm just prompting the same thing, and then everyone starts to sound the same and use the same words, and I'm like, I dare thee, people, to go out and use every other word that is not that, like, to see if it will sound different. But yeah.
Neon does make sense.
I do love and appreciate the way everything else, like, I love everything else. I just do not like the lyrics much. Like, I did like the "Oh Concrete Rain," even though concrete jungle and concrete something is always a generic robot thing. I did like the way that it was there, I guess. So there's some pros and cons, but I won't nitpick too much. But yeah, I loved the way it sounded mostly, so yeah.
So I think people that have seen me on a few streams already know what I'm going to say. It is the generic 3. And it's not something you can always avoid, but I do like to bring light to it, just because you need to be aware of it so that you can work your way around, or try and work your way around it. Sometimes you can't, but just being aware of it will change a lot, because eventually people are going to get sick of the voice at some point. We only get sick because we listen to like 10 songs every 2 days and then another 15 songs of our own.
Yeah, so I mean, there's going to be that time where we go, oh, guys, come on, guys. And it might seem like we're being like cunty, right? But we just, when you hear like, oh, look, it's like, let's give him a name. His name is Borbette, right? It's Borbette again. Borbette. Oh, look, another Borbette. Oh, it's Borbette again. Fuck Borbette. I hate Borbette. Like, can he just stop?
We should make bingo cards for what I say. I feel like I've repeated myself like 20 times over the past month.
Yeah. Oh, I got that. Oh, bingo! Yeah.
I said LLM.
Well, that's why I left it for him to say, because I was like, I bet that'll be his one thing.
I mean, obviously that you've already mentioned it, but the delivery of the lines a few times I actually enjoyed. And the chorus, I did like how not only did it have a callback to the intro towards the end of the chorus, but the degradation decided to distort the voice the second time around.
Yeah, that was
and
interesting.
Actually made it sound better.
That's why I was saying like there are those songs, right, where you love everything about it, but you go, and now tell Suno to do that, but change the lyrics, and it's not going to, because it's going to poop out something else. You're like, no, I love it. I just want different lyrics. Like, we need a guy or a girl or a person to like sing our songs for us.
I am noticing some improvement in Araxis's stuff. So good job on that. This one is almost there. It just needs a bit of attention on lyrics, line delivery, and then maybe finding ways to break up sections of the song with something interesting to keep interest.
All right. Thank you for that, Araxis. Very good job. Sound wise.
It's Mecca. I don't know if Mecca's here today.
There's a bar over her eyes.
Although, oh no, I did post it in the Suno channel. Okay, it is up.
What? Oh? It sounded like it said fuck you. This reminds me, I watch a lot of anime. oh, I mean, they're getting really good, as well. So it's one of those things where it's like, I would have to really listen to this to find something that I don't like, because I always love these kinds of things. They're starting to be quite different. They're combining the different instruments and everything, and the flow of it is nice. And then it's very like quippy when it's like da 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 da, like when she's saying the don't like or don't need fill me kind of thing, and then it's just like da 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 da, like it's very bouncy, and then you go into the other parts and then you're brought back again. And the intro is always nice. Like, I appreciate like a soft sort of different intro where it's like fuck you and then starts the chaos, which I can appreciate. So yeah, top quality. What do you think?
Yeah. Wonder why I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm really a fan of the intro, and there's like a note choice where it's slightly out of the norm, which I like. I always like different stuff. So I would say that this is the best one of the day so far. It's really original. It does fall into a couple of tropes in Japanese music and in Suno in general, when it comes to the chorus, and there's a bit of a, it sounds like there's a bit of a pronunciation issue in the filmy section of the chorus. But other than that, just the intro and the outro just blow me out of any full negative criticism that I have. Like, I don't even care about the degradation. I just like the song. The song is good. Like, if I want to listen to it, I'll just turn down the treble a little bit, or turn down the mids, and listen to it again and again. It's really good.
Yeah, good job.
It's top shelf. If Bree didn't put it in top shelf already.
Yeah, no, I did.
But if she didn't, I'd beat her up. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't beat her up. I give her a stern talking to, maybe an angry letter, but
I'll send you an angry letter telling you how angry I am.
I will be really angry.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay. Hiya.
3 more songs left.
Did you say 3 more songs left?
Yeah, we're doing 10.
Oh, okay.
Because we were late, and we're not having as much of a problem with submissions as we usually do.
Yeah. Okay, did we? Okay, that was Spiky. All right, Spiky.
I have added it. Yeah, if you don't get played this stream, don't worry about it. You'll get double the chance tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, double the chance Wednesday. And then triple the chance Friday if you're still not.
Cracked glass cage with the solid doors. He locks her in, then asks for more. Smiles are stitched with silent screams. She twirls inside his twisted dreams. His hands like velvet, a voice like knives. He says, "You're the luckiest one alive." But freedom's just a fairy tale. Her body bruised, her skin is pale. Spinning for his cruel approval, painted joy with thought removal. Told her love means never leave, while cutting her strings to achieve control that sinks beneath her skin. When his cruelty ends, he starts again. She's a fragile doll, trapped and torn, dances only to stop his scorn. Wound too tight, her silent screams, locked in.
Wait. I'm just making sure my computer isn't breaking because I just heard a bat.
She's a fragile doll, trapped and torn, dances only to stop his scorn. Wound
Okay, yeah, no. This is my computer having a moment.
Design. He says to him she is a shrine as he worships her beaten spine. Her ribs are bars, her chest the stage, a pretty pawn used for his rage. The mirrored walls reflect all his lies. She wears a mask to cover her despise. Lipstick smears and a bruised up body, marks of a sodomistic hobby. Music box that never sleeps, wounds too deep to ever weep. Told to spin until she breaks, he only smiles when she bleeds and aches. She's a fragile doll, trapped and torn, dances just to stop the scorn. Wound too tight, her silence screams, locked inside to sate his dreams. Every day a new demand, his cruel love is devised and planned. A porcelain heart with fractured lines, still forced to waltz to his design. One more dance, and I'll be pleased. You want to leave, he willfully teased. Don't say yes, don't free his rage. Keep him happy while you're in his cage. Is love a hand around your throat? Is silence how you learn to cope? She dreams of smashing through the shell, of ending this enchanting hell. But love's a lock and guilt's the chain. She spins again to numb the pain. She's a porcelain doll, broken and chipped, trapped within his endless grip. Wound too tight, she starts to crack. A single tear, no looking back. Every bruise a muted cry. She spins imprisoned, waiting to die. Porcelain girl with flesh inside. She's breaking slow, but still alive. I'll stop dancing when I'm dead.
You know what's funny, right? You got to it before I did, right? Because I had these, like, you know when you have these ideas but you put them on the back burner for like a while? I had this idea a while ago to do like a music box type song, not about the music box lady herself. It's supposed to be about Alpha and Lead. They're mainly focusing on the scene where she's a little girl and she has a music box that she's listening to the song on, and it's like very eerie and like sort of dark. And then there's like a scene where these children, they like basically do terrible things to her dog. If you've seen it, you know, and it's a sad anime. And I was gonna write specifically about that with the music box sound. And then I'd also told Jordan one time that it would be interesting to make like a song similar to like Suburban style with some dark like sort of horror lyrics with the music box, right? And yeah, you've done that. You've captured the idea that I was trying to do. Great minds. The only negative, right? Well, I mean, I guess there's two, but like I'd say like structurally sometimes the lyrics are a little bit off, because they do sound a little Jordan's word that he likes to use. And I was thinking maybe the chorus would have been nicer if it was short and sweet. So I would have only had this as the chorus and not included the extra stuff, and then just like have her fade out the word on dreams, and then da, 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 like maybe some creepy la la, and then to the bridge, and then yeah, to make it more sort of interesting but short and sweet, sort of is the way to go sometimes, and I think that was the way that should have gone, because she's just spinning around in circles, but you don't want like us listening to feel like we're also spinning around in circles with the lyrics. But yeah, good sound. Love the little music box sound. Been trying to prompt it myself a few times and I haven't gotten it, so lucky bugger, you got it.
Maybe I should just give you the recording I had from like 2008.
Yeah.
I just put that in.
Just fucking import some fucking music box sound or something.
The vibe I'm always going to enjoy because it's weird, slightly off, which is really nice and theatrical. And this is like a half positive. Like it stays about halfway through the song, maybe 2 minutes 30. It's like it does get a little drony, but it's on the verge of drony. It never dives into that I'm not interested category. It flows just nice enough to keep the interest, but like teetering on the edge. So maybe, yeah, cutting the chorus short, or elongating a section of the chorus and removing the rest, to match the same time. Maybe removing some of the verses or parts of the verses, because the thing is when you're writing a story in a song, you kind of want it to go somewhere, and it feels like I'm watching Man on a Ledge or that movie where the dude was buried the entire time. I kind of want to see a progression. It kind of just, verse 1 sounds like she's in a cage. Verse 2 sounds like she's still in a cage. Bridge sounds like she's still in the cage. Like I wanna see her escape. I think that's more a personal opinion, because obviously things aren't that real.
Well, because
people usually don't escape.
Because she's not escaping because she's stuck in the music box, right? So instead of it making like the feeling that she's like going to escape, maybe if it like goes down more, like, so maybe her music box dies, right? So like the tail of the song starts to slow down towards the end, and then she like stops working because the turner on the box stops working.
Or if you do, if you're doing a story-based song, maybe put more emphasis on what she's imagining or how she would imagine escaping, and then do the sad ending just to punch it into the listener's face.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, it looks like she's gonna escape. No, she didn't escape.
Yeah, that would be fucked, right? If you like do some kind of bridge where it's like she's going to get out, but then she doesn't, and then he closes the door on her box.
Don't mention that she's dreaming about it. Make it sound like she's legitimately doing it, and then finds out that she hasn't escaped at all.
Yeah, I think there was
that would be really nice.
A weird arty movie, 3D movie that I watched a while back, and there was some ringleader at a circus, and he had a music box lady, and he would trap her in her music box all the time. And then I think she broke one of her little legs and she couldn't spin properly, and he was like yelling at her and threw her in the back of the truck or whatever, and she kind of gathered dust.
So yeah, the song is really high quality. I do like it. I'm kind of reaching and nitpicking just because that's the nature of the stream. I probably wouldn't say anything normally. It's just in this case, I'm going to be nitpicky. But it's good. It's good.
Typical Australians, right? If we love you, we're cunts. And you're my cunt.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're my cunt. You're our
How
cunt.
many times are you going to say that? You want to...
Demonetized.
Well, I don't even know if we are monetized in the first place.
Yeah, I don't even know. I made 5 cents. Great. I love it. Respect.
that a Sienna cat or is it a Sienna cat? Or is it Sienna cat? I don't know.
Cyano cat. Cyano cat? Cyana cat. Cyano?
Cyanide?
Cyano cat.
All
Yeah,
these
no.
songs with a very small amount of likes. I think they should have more.
I like the art. It's a bunny.
Yeah, even just on the art, just give them more likes.
Like steampunk.
Shoegaze Bitpop. That sounds interesting. Hopefully it follows it.
Let me debase you, carve you out, erase you. Trust the machine works even when it hurts. Let me dissect you, articulate, direct you. Trust the machine works even when it hurts.
I feel like I'm going on a lollipop, what do you call those things with the horses? Merry-go-round?
Yeah.
Ah! He disappeared inside me. Ah!
I had the pea shivers on that came out to the camera.
What?
I had the pea shivers.
Oh, pea shivers.
Yeah. You know how the pea shivers?
Once or twice, maybe.
Trust the machine works even when it hurts. Trust the machine works even when it hurts. Fall out on my protection. In a life of purgatory, all veins like wires take from my convictions, electric convictions. Fall out on my protection. In a life of purgatory, all veins like wires take from my convictions, jagged convictions. Trust the machine works. Trust the machine works. Trust the machine works. Trust the machine works.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. That was a fun ditty.
Um,
Oh, I keep saying ditty. I gotta stop saying ditty.
did he?
Damn you, ditty!
Did he do it? The sort of scratchy degradation-y thing, right? It you've chosen to use that to your advantage, and as well, there's like an underlying old school 90s emo voice where it's like they're kind of nasally emo boy band and they talk through the nose, like, but like that used to be the fucking thing, right? What was it, Black Veil Brides or whatever, and Blood on the Dance Floor type people, you know, those kinds of voices. Yeah. So yeah, I liked it as well, and it's telling a little story about being in sort of this robot-y type lifestyle, I guess. I liked it.
Yeah.
And it did it well, flowed well.
Yeah, it gives me a smile on my face.
Yeah.
I think the indie energy is what makes it interesting. Like the imperfections is what keeps me interested. And I think I was laughing at the end because I was just like, is is the guy that's singing going to do anything other than that one note? With
Yeah.
like waiting for it to at least be a little higher, but just kept doing over and over again, which
Nice.
works in its favor
Yeah.
because it's like a robot.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't know how to express itself.
I don't have the
Don't touch
feeling.
me.
Do not touch me there. Oh no, don't stop it.
Yeah, the arpeggio. Ugh, I hate the arpeggio spam. So I haven't done a lot of metal stuff as well because it takes a while. You spend more time on the solo than you do the song itself. But yeah, I really like this song.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it's 3.5, to be honest. 3.5 is just so much better at composing music. If they could like mix 3.5 and 4 together somehow,
Yeah. Weird.
it would be awesome.
All right. Thank you for that. That is on the tippy top. How many have we got now? We've got one more to go. All right. Who's it gonna be?
It may be 12 next stream. Depends how many submissions we get in between them. And you're gonna hear it's blood.
It's blood. It looks like Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts is the door
Kingdom
to
Hearts.
light.
Kingdom Hearts is fart.
Kingdom Hearts is darkness.
That's not what I expected.
Yeah, me neither.
Step by step they creep in the night. Shadowed souls out of sight. Twisting dreams with a wicked spin. But the rhythm's where we begin. Glide on starlight, spin through the fight. Heart still burning, hold it tight. We dance through the night of the heartless, groove until the darkness falls. Raise up your hands, keep moving fast.
Honestly, me too. I was expecting it to be dark.
Swing in the sky, no fear inside. Feel the magic call. Keys in hand through the broken door. Worlds collide on a crystal floor. Every jump, every twist we make keeps the light from their dark
okay.
mistake.
Keep that in mind.
Shine like thunder, move like the sea. When the shadows dance, we're wild and free. We dance through the night of the heartless, fighting dreams that try to fall. Raise up your hands, don't miss your chance. With the groove we break the wall. Jump in the sky with hearts on fire. Feel the magic call. When the light feels low and the beat gets slow, just spin around, take back control. Whoa. We dance through the night of the heartless, stronger with every fall. Raise up your soul, hear the rhythm roll. In the stars we hear the call. Fly to the beat, no end in sight. Hearts awake tonight. Ooh.
Yeah, that took a different turn than I was expecting. For this song, personally, I think this would do better as a Little Big Planet type song. Like maybe singing about the sack boy. Because it just doesn't have that feel for Kingdom Hearts. Like Kingdom Hearts is a if like you've obviously played the game, I assume, quite a lot of them, and so have I, right? So like when I think of it, it's more of a sort of dark, sort of waltzy, trancey, maybe like sort of like underlying fear and light, because yeah, maybe some piano, some like even some like very dark techno even possibly, but like on the slow side would be more of what I'm expecting for this, because there is light and but it's like you don't actually get to the light of Kingdom Hearts till the very end. So like if it was dark and then became light, then it would like that whole transition of the story would make more sense, because Kingdom Hearts was filled with all the Heartless, so it should be dark, 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 and then maybe some twinkling to like greatness or light to like send a story message kind of thing. That's just the vibe I had for it. I've never pictured maybe because Kingdom Hearts, I think the one, what was the more recent one? That 3? 2?
3, yeah.
3, yeah, so 3. That one's a little bit more lighthearted, because I feel like Goofy and everyone, they're all like yeah, happy, we're all friends, happy. Like that one, yeah, sure. But even there's still some dark moments in there which are very like bringing down the mood dismal wise. So yeah, but I mean for this is great if it was a Little Big Planet or a Splatoon type song, because it matches that flow and feeling and vibe. But yeah, what did you think?
Like content aside, fucking banging, catchy as shit. I liked it. I like the 80s style bass as well. That was really nice.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, the fact that it's not very it's not properly themed, I guess. That takes you out of it, kind of takes it away from the actual song itself.
Yeah.
Maybe you could cover it with different lyrics, or just use it as a persona for a song in the future. Maybe
that's the thing too, right? Because I think the lyrics sound a little too happy. I think they're the and maybe I'm wrong, but they are that LLM thing that you like to talk about, like very that, as if it was just like, can you just say the word heartless, but then have it all be whatever into the program, and it's gone, okay, this is what we've got, and just given you this like whatever. But
yeah,
I mean,
it feels like I mean, it doesn't super, like, it kind of has, it's teetering on the edge,
yeah,
but it's not. It's more that there is just the mention of the heartless maybe once or twice.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know.
The music isn't themed enough.
Yeah. If the picture
If you're
wasn't
going to
there,
do a
I wouldn't
homage,
have known.
you have to really get into it.
Yeah. But yeah, like I love the way it sounded. If it was a different, if it was themed around a different game, and the lyrics were maybe a little bit changed here and there, it's perfect, because this is what I listen to when I'm playing like Little Big Planet, which I keep going back to. But like that's why I like it, right? Because it's like do 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 do, like the very jazzy, tuney thing. Like it's a very game, cute sort of game, cozy game kind of energy, which I appreciate. So I'm definitely going to stick it in vibe, because I do appreciate the way it sounds. Just not for Kingdom Hearts, I don't think personally, but good nonetheless. Stick it in the vibe. Alright, so how about we grab the one that we're working on. And then I will look for the one by...
Yeah, once again, yeah, won't pick today, you'll have double chances tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll all work out. And we'll probably end up doing 12 because I don't know. I think locking the channel and unlocking it's confused a few people, so I'll just leave it open permanently and then whatever happens, happens.
Go with the first one.
We're doing this one again?
Yeah.
I keep saying tomorrow. Like a bungus.
Or maybe this
Wednesday,
one.
yeah.
And oh no. Yeah, I'll do this one.
We might have even had this one before on stream.
Yeah, we have, yeah, but I mean, I just prefer doing these ones.
You kept me at a distance, never too close. You furthered your limits, holding the knife. You could take my life, but you took my breath away. I can see the hatred through your pain, this venom that we planted in our brains. This is gonna be a setback. I told you as your neck snapped in my mind. You couldn't let go of me. You should have let go of me. I'm barely breathing, and now I'm leaning. I'm stepping out onto your cliff's edge. I can't remember when I lost my head, but now I'm doubting, and yeah, you're shouting. You are the only one for me. The only one for me. Scarred your face all wrought with shame, and yet I heard you call my name. Ooh. I can't stop running right on through the urges to get back to you. Ooh. I should have moved on. I couldn't move on from you. You're barely breathing. I got you leaning closer to my cliff. You couldn't let go of me. You should have let go of me. I'm barely breathing, and now I'm leaning. I'm stepping out onto your cliff's edge. I can't remember when I lost my head, but now I'm doubting, and yeah, you're shouting. You were the only one for me. The only one for me. Call me if your heart melts, if hell becomes frost, but there's no chance. We can play pretend, and I can save this dance for you.
Yep.
Lit.
You see, I sowed my seeds of
Jesus.
doubt, but you couldn't even take
The clit's edge. Can you imagine? That's funny.
Will it always be this way? Is there nothing left to say? You do anything for love, even if it ruined us. You couldn't let go of me. You should have let go of me. I'm barely breathing, and now I'm leaning. I'm stepping out to your cliff's edge. but now I'm doubting. And yeah, you're shouting, you were the only one for me. The only one for me.
You know what I would have liked, right, in my song? The audio quality to not be like so mosquito in a tin can. Plus also at the end in the chorus, because at the beginning chorus it goes movie effect bwam bwam bwah. And that I love that sound, that bwam, like it's like a fucking movie aliens coming down to Earth laser beam sound. But it doesn't happen in the last chorus. I would have liked it to happen in the last chorus even more so, like really heavy, like brah. That would have been really cool. But obviously, like, you can't get what you want, and audio is always going to be dirty. But you know, fucking life. So no, throw me across the hall. I will throw me. Alright, so this is the one that we have been working on, and I will play only a little bit.
You can yell at me for having a generic voice.
Oh, did you cut only 42 seconds worth?
Yeah.
Okay. 42 seconds.
You said a snippet.
I said
snippet.
like half.
Well, we haven't released it yet. So
when are we releasing it?
when I get the artwork done.
Oh, okay. What do you...
Ahead.
Are you doing it, or do you want me to do it? Artwork.
I mean, I've done it so far, so
Oh, yeah.
need to get the right one.
Okay. Okay, so I guess you'll only hear this 42 seconds of it. I like it. I think it's pretty good.
We can always
for what
play
we
it on Wednesday stream.
Yeah, okay, fine. Wednesday. Tune in on Wednesday. Wednesday
this time, not tomorrow. Like longest.
You should probably run. Why would I leave when it's beginning to be fun? Oh, all the moves to shake you off, all the tears, all the blood lost for nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Bone of Adam, flower Eve, made from you, that's why I breathe. Take your soul, fate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. It's not great, but
well, I loved it, right? The only thing that I wanted is the not generic AI voice. Because he did the songy thingy, and then he's like, can you finish writing the lyrics for this? And then I did. And then we got it to be the way that I envisioned it, right? And I was like, yes, okay, this is good. From your original idea to mine, and the way that he's saying them, and the way that he puts flair on some of the words, like, it was fine. Everything is fine. It's just the voice is that generic AI voice. But
we could change it. That wasn't.
We did,
problem.
yeah, we did a
the song is too, like, the song in general is too dynamic for Suno for some reason.
Yeah, it's too much going on. So when you change the accent,
it's either the song breaks or the voice breaks.
Yeah, or it, like, because we had one, right, and the first couple sentences, the accent was like that really nice, like, posh English accent that I was hoping for, but then it turned back into the American AI Suno voice and did not work. So I was like, fuck it.
I do have another version that I released the day after that's didn't really fit what I was going for, but the voice is a little more unique.
Yeah, there'll be like 2 versions, I guess. Yeah.
Because I just want entries into the Suno seasons, to be honest.
I don't even know if I'm gonna do that one. I only really care when there's money involved. I don't care for like Suno credits too much because I'm not making music often
because I take like a while to come up with good lyrics because I'm just being more picky now these days, and then farting around for 10 years. But yeah, again, if you liked stuff, you can if you like stuff, you can like stuff. But yeah, if you liked it, you can check it out, check out people's stuff, and give the playlist a thumb, give them a thumb, listen to it in your own time for people that found other people's songs amazing. And as always, you guys have been an audience and we have been a people, and take chair, wash behind your ears, and shit in Jordan's pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate all of that shit in my pants.
We need to come up with a new outro, I think.
In Bree's pants.
Oh, that's so different. Ah. But yeah, yeah, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. And maybe there'll be 12 songs on Wednesday's stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends how many submissions we get in between then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cheers guys for watching, and peace out, and check you on the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly